Okay, so tonight I'm going to go over some notes that I got from Carla Burns, which is like our upline somewhere up there. She did a product training Zoom one time, I think it was a couple months ago. Some simple little notes that I got from her that maybe we can start thinking about some people that we know that we can reach out to. I know we're all posting, all of you on here that I see, you guys are all posting consistently. You guys are doing an amazing job with that. So I was thinking the other night, like, how can we pull in some more LCs? How can we pull in that volume, bump those checks, obviously, but help more people and genuinely, intentionally help these people. Like, we know, like, I know, for example, like Crystal was saying last night on our meeting, sometimes we post about the wraps and we post about the system and we post about the system and we post about the cleanse and then we post about the wraps, but we have relief. We have It's Vital for, which has done amazing things for me personally. We have the Estro Rhythm, which would help a lot of people. We have our skincare line. Like, those are the things that we don't really hit on, and there's so many other people that we could end up branching out and helping and signing as loyal customers or even distributors once they realize, like, hey, it's not just crazy wraps. There's a lot more to our business. So I'm going to kind of just go off my catalog too and then my notes. And what I want you guys to do, the reason why I called it a memory jogger, and I'm going to be doing as we go too, is as we talk about those products, try to, like our Steps to Success shows us, try to think of 4 people, at least 4 people that you think could use that product, okay? That they've mentioned that they want to lose weight, that they've mentioned that their knees are bothering them, that they mentioned that they have arthritis, or, you know what I mean? Like, as we go, we'll talk more about that. So, first, obviously our wraps. Okay, we talk about that. We talk to people about them. Sometimes I personally feel kind of self-conscious about reaching out and being like, "Hey, do you want a wrap?" Which is one of my biggest things with blitzing, which sometimes I feel like it is an excuse, but sometimes I really genuinely feel kind of weird handing somebody a card with just the wraps on it, and they're like, "Oh, do you think I need to wrap?" Well, obviously I need to wrap, so I'm not just calling you out, but it's not just the wrap, okay? So the blitz card thing is still something I'm trying to work on, but those wraps, tight and toned and firm, obviously. I have been making sure that anyone that I talk to, the first thing that I tell them about the wraps is they do not make you lose weight. They don't. A lot of people put that out there a long time ago. They do. They tighten, tone, and firm. Okay, they help with stretch marks. They'll help with cellulite, but that's because it's tightening and toning and firming. Okay. The Fab Wrap gives us no BV. You cannot use your perk points towards it because it does not have any bonus volume tied to it. It is used to hold your wrap in place. I messaged Crystal one time and asked her if it was only for skinny people because the Fab Wrap does not work for me. I don't know why. I like my wrap very secure. I use 8 bandages for mine. So I think I was just pulling it too tight and it was just pulling apart. But some people like it, okay? We have that. It's 82 feet when they get a whole roll. The roll that you got in your kit is a half a roll. So they can do a bit more on their roll. The other thing under our body category is our defining gel, okay? That is the same lotion that's on our wraps, but it's less concentrated, so it can be used daily. It is good to suggest that they use it in between their wraps to maximize the wrap results. But that can also be used separately or on different areas of your body too. It helps with the appearance of cellulite. It helps with varicose veins. The texture, it's super hydrating for your skin. People use it as lotion like daily. It does not go on your face. Okay, our wraps and our defining gel do not go on your face. And I have started to kind of preface that too, because there's a lot of stuff on the internet like the green masks and all of that stuff. It's not good for your face. It breaks down the collagen in your face. So if they want to do something with their face, we have a whole line for that, which is what I'll get into next, our skincare line. For that, the first one I want to talk about is our Wow, okay? I've really started using that at the wrap parties that I've started to do, and the results and the reactions of the people that we wow at the parties and the people that watch it are crazy, guys. Within 2 minutes, wrinkles are gone, lines are gone, puffiness is gone. Like, this is something, it's a daily use thing, okay? It's not like the wraps, like 2 to 6 months or longer with keeping up your lifestyle. It's a daily thing. Sometimes if you use it in the morning, you might have to reapply it at night, but make sure you tell them that one packet, you can use that packet probably if you don't you can use that 2 or 3 times to hold it over to dry out. Okay? And as you use it, over time, it's going to build up the peptides in your skin, so you won't have to use it as often. Okay? If you use too much, you will look like you have baby powder all over your face. You'll have white skin. So you have to be very sparing with it. And I've noticed, like, if I work it in when I'm putting it on their face, like, I literally am wiping away their wrinkles. Okay. And the reason it works is because it has the active peptides and proteins that boost your skin's firmness and elasticity. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's on the product page. It rehydrates your skin, and then it reduces the appearance of the puffiness as well. Okay. They say it lasts 6 to 8 hours. Some good things to memory jog for Wow, brides and bridal parties. Okay. If you know any makeup artists that do makeup for a living, hairdressers that do makeup in their salons, like social events or what have you. Okay. People that sell makeup that want to then maybe be a DT, and I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I think there's probably something that they can't expect. But we can look them up with some okay, our facial wrap, okay, that gives you the lift. Okay, it's going to tighten and tone your face. I'm going to read this right off the catalog. It soothes and softens the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and it gives your face the appearance of firmer, tighter, and more toned skin. All right? So that is what you would use on your face, not the regular wrap and not the defining gel. I have not used one yet, but I hear that they are super amazing and they're very hydrating. The toner rebalances your skin to its natural pH level, and it lessens the appearance of pores. So that's what the toner is used for. And from what I got from her training, if they want to do like a regimen, you would do the cleanse first and then peel and then tone. Sometimes people switch the tone and the peel around, but usually that's what you would do. You would cleanse and then peel away the dead skin and then tone back to the natural levels of your skin. Okay, the cleanser, obviously, we know what the cleanser does. Repairage. Okay, we have 2 creams. We have Repairage and we have Preventage. Okay, the Preventage is like a day cream, and that counters the damage from the sun and pollutants in the air. Okay, That also lessens the look of fine lines and wrinkles that are going to be caused by that skin exposure when you're out. The Repairage is the night cream, okay, and that helps also tone your skin, boost your skin tone and texture, and softens the look of those fine lines and wrinkles as well. Okay, so a lot of our stuff kind of does the same thing, but if you use it at different times, guys, by all means, I'm still not a product pro, okay? I did not sit down and read all of these product pages. As my LCs and DTs have asked questions, I've gone and looked. And, I mean, I still tell my LCs, let me go see. If you don't know the answer, don't make it up. Don't try to just throw something out there. Just go look for it. That way, number one, you're giving them the right information. Number two, you're showing them that it's really not that hard. You don't have to memorize everything that's in these products, everything that these products do all the time. Okay, they can do this too. It's not hard. The Stretch Mark cream is for hydration and antioxidants is what Carla really stressed with that. That's what's in my notes. It can also help with other scarring. I've seen a lot of pictures on Tiwa where people have like scars from surgery that they've used the Stretch Mark cream on, and it's done amazing on that. I've used some on my C-section scar, and I've noticed a huge difference. And my wraps have really helped with both of them as well. Toner, Stretch Mark. The peel, I mean, it's just what it's called. Okay, it removes excess oil, dead skin, and pulls out the debris that causes pore clogging. The Lip and Eye Cream lessens the look of lines and wrinkles and those bags and puffiness. So if you pair the Lip and Eye and the Wow, those are two good things to pair together. And then HSN. How the HSN works is it helps build your natural collagen and keratin. So it's helping your skin, it's helping your nails, it's helping your hair. The big difference, and I've been getting this question a lot, I think because I've been posting about hair, skin, and nails more again, is what's the difference between your hair, skin, and nails that's $33 and the biotin that I can buy at Walmart for like $8? The big difference, and what really has sealed the deal for me every single time lately, is sending them that picture that has our hair, skin, and nails vitamin in the water sitting next to the generic biotin supplement that they can buy at health food stores or Walmart or Target. And our vitamin is broken down, and you can see it's dispersed within the water, and their vitamin is still sitting there after 2 hours. Our bioavailability is so much more than theirs, so ours goes in and gets to work, which another thing that you might want to suggest is that they don't take two together. Take one in the morning and take one at night, because I've had some LCs say that they get very nauseous from it, like most vitamins, and because of that bioavailability, I've started suggesting one in the morning and one at night. And I haven't seen that it affects their results, but it makes them feel better, and it keeps them from saying, "Oh, I can't do this because it makes me sick." So I think that's the skin part. Does anybody have any questions about the body or the skin product? Miranda?
Hey, just a quick question on the skincare. My skin is very sensitive. So is there anything that I shouldn't use because it could potentially irritate my skin? Or
I mean, I don't know. You wrapped, right?
I haven't wrapped my face yet. I haven't done that yet. I'm just using the cleanser.
I don't know. I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to, I'll ask if anybody had any issues. Like, I'll tell you, when I did the peel at first, my face got really red, but when I used like that proactive stuff, like legit, that stuff burned my face. Like I was peeling.
Oh, yeah.
So my face was red from the peel, but it wasn't like when I get my eyebrows done, I can't go anywhere for like 4 hours because I look a hot mess.
Yeah, me too.
So that's just my skin. But I will ask if anybody's had any like reactions to facials. I think the facials are really good.
Okay.
For your
Thank you.
I mean, very soothing, from my understanding. Lisa, you've wrapped your face, right?
Yeah, I'm not any problem. I've noticed that exfoliating keeps some redness and feel irritated after. But the cleanser still I've never really comes down any redness and it senses it, which is why you can use it for sunburn and stuff, which is good. You know, the redness that we have facial, I just don't mind. My skin is pretty sensitive and I've had no issues.
Yeah, thanks, Miranda. Are you guys writing down people as we're going? So I know you guys are listening. I hope you're at least thinking about some people that are coming to mind with stuff, because that's really what I wanted to do this for, is to try to get us thinking and pushing and reaching out. The next section that I want to go to is the greens, okay? Sometimes that can be kind of confusing because we have our greens that we talk about all the time that I'm addicted to. I will legit say that. I love my greens. We have the powdered greens. I'm a berry fan. I'm not too fond of the orange. I don't think it's super horrible, but it's not my favorite. And just because I've been using both of them, I first started with like on the goes for convenience because I was like, oh yeah, the package would be great. And I got a tub. The tub does last me longer than a month sometimes, usually, and I drink it more than once a day. But the tub greens also has less of a gritty texture to me. So if you have some LCs that are like, I don't know, I'm really like, some people have a problem with texture. I think, like, I have a couple of girls that have been like, I can't drink this, like, because they can taste it in their mouth when they're drinking it. The ones in my tub are not like that, and I've been doing them in my blender bottle, and it makes it a lot better too. So you can suggest a couple of those different things just in case. I mean, people will come up with excuses under the sun, but those are some things that you can try to suggest as well. I drink them room temperature, usually with 8 ounces of water. Sometimes I'll pour them into a 16.9 ounce bottle. It all depends. Sometimes I'll drink it cold. Sometimes it's just room temperature. I mean, it really depends. A lot of people I've heard like it better cold. So sometimes that's a little bit better for people just starting out and getting used to the taste. Those detox and alkalize your body. It gives you 8 servings of fruits and veggies. And a probiotic. Okay? Then our green chews are a prebiotic. Those two things together are very good for your body because they feed off of one another. Okay? The prebiotic, the chews have an amazing amount of antioxidants in them as well. And it helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, which is really good for people that are on blood pressure medicine, obviously. I have a couple of people right now that I'm thinking about that I haven't even thought about before that complain all the time about their blood pressure medicine and their Lasix because of all of that stuff. Like, they could try these that taste like candy and they legit are delicious. And my son, when I first got them, was hiding them under his pillow because he thought they were candy, and I had to go get them back from him and explain to him that he could not eat them like Starburst because we would have some problems. But the boy will eat blueberries like it's nothing. So he's body's probably used to it. But those are the two differences. The greens drink is a probiotic, okay, and it detoxes and alkalizes our bodies. When people ask what's in it, like legit on the ingredients list, it's like all kinds of fruits and vegetables. Okay, broccoli, kale, all the, I think there's kale in there, I'm pretty sure. Like that's what's in it. That's what it is. It's greens. Okay? And if anybody asks you, hey, what's in that? I go on and I pull up, because usually I do everything on my phone, I pull up the product sheet and I screenshot it and I send it to them. Like, here you go, this is what's in it. I don't need to word vomit all of these things. You're obviously looking for something specific, or you think you are, and I'm going to give it to you. And then I usually don't have much more conversation about that. I do not have my pen. You can borrow it. So any questions about greens? Greens choose. The only difference product-wise between, I mean, obviously it says it right in there. We have the regular tub, which I seriously think there's more than 30 servings in there. But technically there's 30 servings. It comes with a little scooper that they would have to scoop themselves. The on-the-go come in the packets. And then we have the value size that is technically 90 servings. Okay, and then we have berry or orange. So then lifestyle. Let's jump into lifestyle. These are the things that maybe we don't post about individually. ThermoFit we've been talking a lot about with the greens in the system. And I just want to kind of throw this out there. There's a video that I will try to post for you guys. I think it was Dr. Dawes that did the explanation of the difference between ThermoFit and our It's Vital Core nutrition. Okay? There's been a lot of conversation, and like when I was first starting, a big thing that we pushed a lot was our triple threat, which was greens, ThermoFit, and fat fighters. I had several people sign up for that because a lot of people have had amazing results with that. Okay, but the ThermoFit, which is our thermogenic weight loss formula, the ThermoFit, everybody's body is different. Okay, we all know that. The ThermoFit will either help you lose weight or it will help you gain weight. Okay, so depending on what their body really needs, a lot of times, one of the biggest deciding factors is your exercise. What people have told me is the exercise level. However, I do not exercise. Okay, I walked on Monday. Did not walk today like I was supposed to. Crystal swears she will tell you she does not exercise. She uses ThermoFit. One of the things that I have found when I first started taking it, I didn't really feel like I noticed a difference. Okay? I was taking it as it says, one with breakfast, one with lunch. Crystal suggested bumping it to 2 because anybody over 150 pounds, they have suggested using 2 at a time. Okay? Automatically, I could tell that it was working. I felt amazing. My appetite was like nada. Okay? It does help curb your appetite. And I started dropping. Okay? And I was losing really well. So that's why with my girls, when we've been in conversations together or when I explain something, if someone says that they want to lose weight, that number 2 on your number post when we first start, the first question I start with is what are your eating habits and what is your exercise like? Like, are you active during the day? Do you legitimately go and work out or go and run or go and walk? Because you need to figure out what they need, not just, oh, let's see, ThermoFit is 92 BV. I need 4 of you to get my, like, that's not what we're here for, guys, okay? We want to legitimately figure out what they need and what's going to help them. Because the next one, they're going to be mad that they're not losing and you lied and they're just not going to order anything, okay? Or they're going to send it back and it's going to be even more trouble. So take the time to talk to them and really figure out that It's Vital Core Nutrition, okay, which is our multivitamin, has amazing levels of B6 and B12, which help with your metabolism and your energy. It has a metabolism support built into it. And I think the biggest thing with that is the time release pattern that they have on that. You take 3 in the morning, and I will tell you, with vitamins, my body is horrible. My prenatals, I could not take unless I took them at night, and I still would wake up in the middle of the night and get sick. These vitamins I have not even felt nauseous with. Okay, they nourish your body for up to 12 hours, and I've heard, I don't remember where I heard it from. It might have been Melissa. It's like the Swiss cheese vitamin. Okay, you think of your body as Swiss cheese, and you have all these holes all the time of missing things that your body needs, and you can't get them from the foods. No matter how healthy you eat, how clean you eat, you're not getting those things. That's the reason that you crave certain things. Okay, that certain foods don't work for you, that you can eat clean all day and night, but you're still not dropping weight, or you're still not maintaining weight like you want to. This vitamin goes in and puts in what your body needs. Your body no longer thinks that it needs to get it from somewhere else. Okay, I used to snack in between meals 24/7. I don't have that desire very much anymore if I'm taking my stuff like I'm supposed to. I have 10 minutes. Confianza I've heard amazing things about. When I take it, with nursing, I haven't taken a lot of stuff, but I've taken it a couple of times, and I've noticed within 5 to 10 minutes a huge difference. There's people, I think Miranda actually has come off some of her medication using Confianza in place of it. It helps with the stress and anxiety, but I was on depression and anxiety medicine a couple years ago, and I remember, like, I felt like a zombie. I couldn't be happy if I wanted to. I couldn't be sad. I couldn't cry. I couldn't yell. Like, I just didn't have an emotion. With the Confianza, it kind of balances you out, but you can focus, and you have more energy. You have focus to get stuff done. I felt more driven to, like, my ADD wasn't going off everywhere. Like, I think Rose has Olivia on it for her ADHD as well. So that is a really good one. And Carla also brought up that can help with weight loss as well, especially for women. That cortisol buildup that goes straight to your belly usually. Okay. If they're stress eaters, or they have a lot of stress going on, and that cortisol is being pushed out, then this can help. And it reduces your fatigue. So it gives, like I said, it gives you some energy and help you focus and concentrate on stuff. Our fat fighters, which a lot of us already have had LC sign, or you guys are using, it blocks some of the fats and carbs in your meals from being absorbed into your body. Okay, and it also helps level out blood glucose levels. Okay, so that's another one that's another thing that helps with cravings and appetite as well. Okay, It's Vital minerals. The minerals they say to take at night, and that helps with healthy bones and vitamin D. It helps with the calcium absorption and your cardiovascular health. So the minerals are good for your bones and your heart. Okay, the omegas help with your heart as well, with your cholesterol, your triglycerides. It helps with your joint movement and support. It helps with minor inflammation. Okay, so I am trying to get my husband to start taking that because he has problems with his shoulder and his neck and stuff. It does help with your mood and supports healthy brain function as well. It has those like the fish oils and stuff, like those kind of things. That's what the omegas are. It also will help with your skin, hair, and nails. And it has a lemon flavor so that it's supposed to be easier on your stomach than like the actual fish oils that you take. Sometimes it's a little different from that. And then relief, going off of that as well. The relief helps for healthy joint function as well. and it helps for your cartilage and glucosamine. So that can really help people. And I started to suggest the release and the omegas together, okay, so that they can help with that glucosamine, but they're also helping with the inflammation that a lot of times is causing that joint pain and stuff like that. We talked about the ThermoFit. Regular balances and cleanse the colon. I did regular with my greens when I first started my regimen in January, and it really helped. I noticed a huge difference in my bloating and that kind of stuff, and my weight, obviously. And then New You helps stimulate the natural HGH production and lean muscle mass. It enhances exercise endurance, and I've heard it enhances some other things in the bedroom. And it helps you sleep better. Okay. I think that's about it. That's all the notes I have.
Hey, Bree.
Yes.
Bree.
Yeah.
You need to touch on the fact for anyone that's new, the New You is only for those over 30 years old.
Yeah. Usually that's when we would start suggesting that, definitely, or after like childbearing. Thank you, Lisa. We have our It's Essentials bars, okay? We have our cleanse, obviously. I think we're all pretty familiar with the cleanse, okay? When people ask me for information about that right now, I'm sending that graphic that It Works put out. It has like a little body, and it explains all the different things it does, and it even tells them like you have 4 bottles, 2 a day. Like, it's short and simple. And if they have more questions, then we'll talk about it a little bit more, but I've been sending that first and foremost to them. Because usually people seeing it is a little bit easier. We have our oils. We have our ProFit, which can be used to help boost lean muscle mass. It can be used as a meal replacement for weight loss. It's really yummy. I really like it. I love the taste of it. And I mix my greens into the vanilla, and it's super yummy. And then I get 2 birds with 1 stone. I think we're going to run out of time on this one. So I hope you guys were thinking about people that these products that can help. I hope you got a little bit of more information on the products. I'm going to close this one and just reopen it, so it should be the same number, so we can do some question and answers. But if you guys have to go, if you need to message me, or you want to message me or Crystal or anybody, definitely do that. So I'm gonna close this one for just a minute, and I'll push it back up just so that we can do some questions or more discussion